Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Dog refuses to stop barking until biker follows him to a perplexing sight. Dogs are dedicated to the families they live with, but for some, this connection can go deeper. Our four-legged friends have such a sense of loyalty to people that they feel the need to protect their humans, no matter the cost. Junrell Fuentes Revilla revealed this when he was riding his motorcycle through the mountains in the Philippines and a dog with an urgent message started chasing him. On December 24, 2020, Junrell was riding his motorcycle in Sabanga, the Cebu province in the Philippines, when he realized he wasn't alone. As he drove, he noticed a dog running alongside his bike. Junrell's canine companion started barking at him as he drove along a remote section of the road. The dog wouldn't stop following Junrell. They were in the mountains, away from busy streets and other people. The only sign of life, Junrell realized, was the dog's insistent barking. So Junrell hit the brakes. When he did, the dog ran right over to him. Junrell didn't see anyone else around it. It was just him and this weird dog, who, no matter what Junrell did, refused to stop barking. For all he knew, the animal was sick or crazy, but there was something about the fierce look in the dog's eyes that piqued Junrell's curiosity. The dog met Junrell's eyes before turning around and walking in a totally different direction. He walked with such intent that Junrell knew he was supposed to follow the canine. The strange duo walked through the rocky, deserted mountains, the dog's steps quickening by the second. Finally, Junrell found something in the distance. The dog got more excited the closer they got to the weird lump on the ground. But when Junrell was finally able to make out the object, he couldn't help but feel disappointed. It was just a bundle of rags lying in the dirt. Well, he thought the lump was just a bundle of rags until it moved. Junrell could tell that something was twisted inside the blankets, but he wasn't sure what it was. It wasn't until a loud cry sounded from inside the pile of rags that Junrell knew the dog had led him to something extraordinary. To Revilla's surprise, he found a baby wrapped in a brown towel. Jay Yabarti, a staff member of the rescue organization Hope for Strays in the Philippines, said in an interview. The location where the baby was found is isolated since it's on the top of a mountain. Junrell picked up the baby boy. There was no one around besides him and the dog, so he took the screaming infant with him. He sped to the police station, and the Department of Social Welfare took charge of the situation. When the doctors removed the rags, what they saw was jaw-dropping. They knew immediately that this baby was a newborn. In fact, he was so new to the world that when the doctors removed the rags, the baby still had his umbilical cord attached. While Junrell and the world awaited for news about the baby's condition, the spotlight turned to his four-legged savior. Some nearby animal rescue organizations, including Hope for Strays and the Perplexing Project, learned about the brave mountain dog and decided to try and save him. Hope for Strays is an independent nonprofit group that focuses on immediate rescue, though this would be a challenge unlike any other. The Perplexing Project is a nonprofit founded by a single woman, Malau Perez. She and her growing volunteer group rehabilitate and rehome dogs. You can get into many stressful situations in this line of work, but none of them had ever heard such an extraordinary case. Domesticated animals are kept as pets in the Philippines, but the government's animal control organization isn't doing its part to save animals. Filipino actress and animal rights advocate Carla Abellana recently shed light on the issue. Carla wanted her Instagram followers to understand a dog or cat's fate in the city pound. There's a pound at pretty much every city in the Philippines. Each pound has hundreds of cats and dogs, Carla wrote. It's our government's duty to capture strays and bring them to these city pounds to control the stray population. But the sobering reality that befalls all these stray animals fuels rescue groups to keep going. Because of the difficult situation, the work that Filipino dog rescue organizations do is incredibly important, like searching for a hero dog in the mountains. Because the dog was alone, the volunteers believed he was a stray. They eventually found the dog, who led the team to a surprising spot. The dog took the rescuers to his home. He was one of 10 dogs that Kaya Linden Olenge cares for. Kaya called the hero dog, who was a little more than a year old, Blackie. "We've confirmed he's not a stray at all," Kaya said. Blackie may not be a stray, but Kaya himself was in need. Kaya stated, "No matter how hard life is, even though I'm poor, I feed all my dogs and take care of them well." The volunteer took to social media and local news outlets to ask for donations for Kaya's family and dogs. We will also tap a vet who can go on site to check the dogs, have them vaccinated and spayed and neutered. We also wish to send 2 sacks of rice, groceries, and milk for the family and dog food for the toys, the Caution Project wrote on Instagram. Should you wish to help honor Hero Dog by making his loving family happy, you may donate to our fundraising drive, the Caution Project wrote. This brought international attention to the heartwarming story, and empathetic people sent a sea of donations. Meanwhile, they eagerly awaited an update on the little baby. Thankfully, the little boy was pronounced healthy. Because Blackie did his best to notify Junrell of the baby left on the mountain, the baby didn't sustain any injuries. The Women and Children's Protection Desk within the local police department listened to Junrell's report and immediately investigated the incident. Social Services has since begun caring for the baby. They're trying to find the boy's parents or anyone who might have information about who abandoned the child. Until then, Junrell and Blackie are their star witnesses, and thankfully, they're being rewarded as such by the public. The volunteers returned to the mountains with their sea of donations. Kaya Linden was teary-eyed and could not express how grateful he was, the Caution Project wrote on Facebook. Blackie's altruistic actions ended up helping both his family and a baby boy. But not every dog's unexpected behavior gets the same attention. Please share this with your friends and family.